Hello everyone. In this session we will discuss about real floating type, and we had discussed the integer data type in my previous video. So we are forwarding our video to real floating types, and we'll discuss about float and double, and then we'll go for decimal too. So basically real floating type, if I go with the real floating type, let me just open another notepad. So if I go for real floating type, then it supports float, and then it's double. So let's discuss about float. So basically float is a single precision number, a single precision real number actually. Okay. Then its default value is 0.0 f, or you can write 0.0 f. Now this f character, it is to be, it puts, or you can say we need to put this while declaring this float data type, because it explicitly indicates that the number, or you can say the number is of type float. So if you are writing float f, or sorry, float, let's say number equals to 0.001, then you need to provide the f, by which the C sharp or anyone can understand that this is a float data type, this one. Okay, so that's why we are providing this character f. Now float also supports, or it is having 7 decimal precision. uh, 7 decimal precision, it means, let's say we're having a number like 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have this long huge number. While declaring here, let's say you declare this number here. Okay, in this way. So when you're declaring this, and when you print this number here, console.writeline, and inside that number if you print, so your output will not look like this. It is 7 decimal precision, so it will, float will take only 7 decimals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the in the output of in the output window you will get the number something like this: 0.1, where it goes, 0. 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So when 7 comes, it will round it up to 8. So you can see, if you count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 decimal precision. So it supports only 7 decimal. Okay. So basically when 7 comes up, or 7 digit comes up, it will just round it up. So 7 is greater than 5, so it will convert it into 8. It is rounding up. If it is lesser than that, then it will it lessen up. Okay, so right now 7 is greater than 5, so it converts 7 to 8. So this is the output of this number. So this supports 7 decimal precision. Okay, now we'll discuss about float data type. Sorry, double data type. So double data type, if we discuss about double, it is the second real floating type. Okay, it also known as um, double precision. Come on, double precision real real number. Yeah, typos are really bad. And default default values are the same. In case of float, we denote a float with f. In case of double, we denote the default value with d, 0.0 d, or 0.0 d. Well, this is not mandatory in case of double data type. This is not mandatory you provide this character. It is not necessary to provide this, because the suffix d is not important here. Is by the default values of C sharp, or all real number, or you can say default all real number in C sharps are of type double. So you don't need to provide D, because by default all numbers or real numbers are of type double. But in case of floating, we need to provide, because float is not, it is not the default real number. A default real number is double here, so you don't need to provide this. This is not mandatory, D. Okay, so this type supports 15 to 16 decimal precision. So this is pretty nice and better or effective than that of the floating data type, or the float data type. So the smallest real value, of this data type, as you can find with the help of double dot min value, okay, that we had find in our case of integer data type. So let's say if we go in this Visual Studio and find out the minimum and the maximum value of this. So in case of byte, we'll write the double. Here also it is going to be double, okay, and then in case of byte, we'll write double, double, and minimum value, let's say minimum double, and this is maximum double. Okay, in case of this one, it will going to be min double and max double, and then we need to, okay, looks fine. Let's run this. So this is your minimum and maximum value. You can see minus 1.7961, and this is an exponential number, and then maximum value is 1.7976931. This is another maximum value of the double data type. And now we go for another one, real data type, that is known as decimal data type. Okay, so decimal, this is these two numbers, the float and double, they store the data or the numbers in the form of binary. So they are binary floating numbers. But in our case, in the real type decimal precision, if we go for that real type with decimal, it stores the number not in binary, it stores the number in number itself, in decimal number only. Okay, so if I have so basically it supports better than double. So double supports 15 to 16 decimal precision, but it supports 28 to 29 decimal places. So this is really effective while we handling our financial bodies, because it provides higher accuracy, and which is really needed at times of we are working with financial bodies. Okay, but you see, if it supports like this many digits or this many precision, then basically it is slow. So decimal uh, type is really very slow, as it needs a lot of space in the memory. That's why it is slow compared to that of float or double. So float is very fast because it is having 7 decimal precision, but decimal is having 28 to 29 decimal places precision, so that's why it is slow, but it is having in higher accuracy. We'll see one example over here why it is of higher accuracy. So we have this one, we remove this one, and then instead of integer we'll take real floating or something like that. Okay, let's go for the example. So if I have here float data type and I want to provide the pi of float, and let's say I have a number 3.14567819 whatever, and I write f, and I just need to print this out. So let's see, console.writeLine, and then the pi float. So this is your float data type. So what do you think, this number gets printed or not, the complete number? This is a float data type. I think you know that this is 7 decimal precision, so I think this will be printed as 14, this is 456, and then it converted from 8 to 9. So let's see. So you can see this is 99, as I told you. So 14599, so 345, so it supports in a 7 decimal precision. Okay, so this is your float data type. Let's see what happened when we deal with our double data type. So double uh, double, and then pi of double equals to 3.14, and then 596 in whatever number you want to provide. Why we are not explicitly putting the d, because all real number by default double in C# and we just need to print this console dot write line, and let's say pi double, and then let's see what happened. So this is 15 to 16 decimal precision, so it will take complete 15 and then it will stop there. So you can see it supports 15 decimal precisions. Let's count out 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. So it is around 14 because this is 99, so it is changing because this is repeating, or you can say this is iterative. That's why it is just changing the number to 99. It can go further if I take the values like let's change the values. So we got some better idea: 6 1 9 7 8 2 3 5 then 4 7 2 6 9 1. Okay, so this is the values. Let's print this out. Okay, now we count. If we count this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, so around 15 it takes. So 15 decimal precision. So this is your double data type. And now if we go for decimal, you will see the effectiveness of this pi decimal. And let's say if I take 34149, whatever number you want to take. So last I have 98. Let's say I will take more than that, so I have 32 in the last. Okay, and then if I print this console dot write line and then just make a pi decimal, and let's say this 32 comes up or not. Okay, sorry, and more precisely if I go for decimal, then things to be take care that if you are taking decimal, then there is a character M that you need to provide after the number. So if I'm taking 3.14, then you need to put this character M specifically to show that this is the decimal data type that indicates that the number is of type decimal. So you need to provide that M here. That's why the error is coming. So I have M, and now the error gone. Now let's save it and then run it. You will see the complete number get executed over here. You see 7732 7732. So here you can see it is fast. The float data type is fast, but it is having a lower accuracy. Here the double data type, it is also very fast, or mediator, but with a lower accuracy. Here you can see this is very slow decimal data type, but the accuracy is very high. So this is really very important when you are dealing with financial situations. So this is your real type data types with C#. Thank you for listening me.